So I've got my second interview for this part-time job I'm trying to get as a hostess at this new restaurant in my town. So I've got minimal makeup, all my gel is shining, oh goodness. Got this little necklace, top, I've got jeans on, dark wash. So I think that it gives professional yet kind of relaxed because not doing too much. It's just a restaurant, it's not like a corporate gig. But it's a second interview and I have to do it with the owners, husband-wife team. So it's gonna be interesting. I passed the first one with the GM. They want to bring me in again for whatever reason, so I'm going. I'm a little nervous. I gotta go on my lunch break on my full-time job, so it's gonna be a lot of running from place to place, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I'm like, why? That's a little better, yeah. And it's raining, so like that always throws a wrench in it because people act like they can't effing drive as soon as it starts to rain. But I think this is gonna do. I mean, it's gonna have to because I ain't got much more time, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. Wish me luck. So I'm happy to report I did in fact get the job. So I am a new hostess with the mostest at this new restaurant that is in my town, and I'm very excited about it. I actually cannot wait, and I think it's going to be a great new experience for me. I have not hosted since I was probably about 16, my very first job at Red Lobster's. That's the last time I've worked in any type of like food, restaurant, service industry on that type of level. So it's gonna be a different adjustment, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm gonna be right up front. As people come in, I don't get part of the tip out with like the servers, but I'll be doing to-go orders and stuff. So if they tip me, you know, on the to-go, then I'd get that. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm glad that I've tipped in my life. Like I'm very, you know, I believe in tipping because they just don't pay a livable wage for servers. So I hope that some of that good karma will come back to me. We'll see. But anyway, I'm just very excited about that because I think it's gonna set me up for a different type of life and kind of break me out of the comfort zone that I've been in for so long, and just to shake it up and do something new. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, something new, evolve, grow, all of those good things. So I'm excited to start. It won't be until the end of this month when training will start, and this is like a brand spanking new restaurant, like opening on the 14th potentially, tentatively, because they're in there like building. They still have inspections that they need to pass, so that's why it's tentative. So yeah, like brand new. I'm excited to meet the other staff. Yeah, so I'm just so happy, so happy, so happy, and we'll just see where it goes. But also wanted to touch in with the Diddy situation. Again, I'm really not going to make and dedicate my whole life to Diddy. I've seen a lot of channels do that, but I just simply can't. The shit is triggering. But the important thing is I do want to highlight on, and we know that they are about to go into trial, and we know that Diddy's bail has been denied, not one time, but 2 times. They said, no, your ass is staying the fuck up in there. You should have been up in here. So now that you're there, you're staying right where you are. The lawyer seems super confident for whatever reason, and I'm like, I'm really not understanding what they think that they have up their sleeves, or because now they're trying to make it, they've put out some story, if I'm remembering correctly from what I read, they're trying to say, oh, Cassie, the situation where we saw with the video with Diddy putting his hands on her, saying that Cassie, I guess, took something of his, and that he had just found out that she had been cheating on him with the trainer that she's currently married to and has kids with, and it was an altercation on that level, and that she hit him first or something to that level, or she saw something in his phone and got upset and she hit him, and therefore it was like a retaliation. And I'm like, you think we're that dumb? You really, we saw the videos, we saw how defeated she was. This was not a first time situation. It was very apparent, you know, with my eyes, I don't know about your eyeballs, but it was very apparent to me that was not a first time scenario. She looked defeated, especially when she laid on the ground. Okay, typically you do that, you want to lay on the ground, and that's when you're saying you give up. okay? Like, dead animal kind of, like, I give up. You know, they leave you alone. That's what you think. No, Diddy went and kicked her while she was down. So I just don't understand why this lawyer is so confident. I really think he's in there giving this man false hope. Because Diddy's not getting out, and he went in there, what, Monday? So it's now day 4 of Diddy in jail, and I'm sure he's probably losing his effing mind. Okay, and I'm also wondering, because he was heavily doing drugs, if they gave him some type of medication, like a Suboxone, I believe it's called, to help with withdrawals. Because the shit that he was doing, it would be hard to come up off of. Or was he weaning himself off of the drugs because apparently they knew this day was coming or whatever? I don't know, but I'm just like, dude. like he might as well get a little bit comfortable up in there. And he's talking about how he's concerned for his well-being, and that they're going to try to get him in there. Dude, you weren't concerned about anybody else's well-being who you were affecting. And in his bond deal, he was trying to give $50 million, which they denied. $50 million. That means your ass was doing heinous shit for them to deny that much fucking money. He said, oh, I'm not going to have any women come to my house if you guys let me out. Oh, I'll keep a log of who's there, who's coming and going. Oh, I won't have a cell phone. Like, trying to offer the world for him not to sit up in jail, because he really doesn't want to do that. Really does. Oh, he offered drug testing. He really doesn't want to do it, but it's like, dude, these are the consequences of your actions. And I think that it's going to get to a certain point where he's going to realize, damn, I'm not going anywhere. They're not about to let me up out of this bitch. And right now, he hasn't really brought anybody else into it. But I think pretty soon he's going to start running his fucking mouth and bringing other people into this. And getting some other people in trouble. And I mean, if they willingly participated in all the bullshit that was happening with Diddy, then it's deserved that they go down as well. Like, that, it's just what it is. I don't understand. So there's that with Diddy. I'm sure as this goes on, we'll be hearing more. But I mean, a trial is lengthy. There's lots and lots of discovery. I don't know. This is forever going to change things. Like, in pop culture, the shit we're about to find out, because we already know stuff that is like, has us like, oh my god, but we're about to find out some deep shit. And the fact that there's like video evidence of these FOs, y'all, it's truly gonna be something. And I don't know if I'm going to cover the trial like I covered the Johnny Depp trial, because like that was a lot in itself. So I got to kind of think about that. And this trial with Diddy is just going to be so intense and I don't know, discovery heavy. There's like so much information. I'm like, I don't know if I have the bandwidth to even like try to do that. Like, if it were like my full-time job to like, you know, do this type of thing, of course, but like I have other stuff going on and whatnot, so I'm probably just gonna be like paying attention on the peripheral and, you know, going about that way, and then updating you guys as I find out stuff. But one other funny thing I wanted to say and show you guys before I left off of here, because I love to talk about one of our favorite middle-aged couples. We have Meghan and Harry, and then we have the Waleses, Kate and William. So we'll talk about Kate and William. Well, they were supposed to be talking about Kate. However, Sky News puts up this article. I'm trying to find it. They put up this article, and it's supposed to be talking about Kate. Now, whoever the fuck put this up clearly had Meghan Markle on the mind, because why the F is the picture? I'll post it up here for you to see. Skynews.com.au. Princess Catherine resumes official royal duties after chemotherapy, championing children's causes with an early years meeting at Windsor Castle, because apparently they're saying she went to her first meeting since not being on treatment and everything. Why is the picture that they put up Meghan Markle? Why is the picture that they put up Meghan Markle when they are talking about Princess Catherine returning back to her duties, which you would think is a massive fucking deal? So why are you... Let me see if I can show you here. That's the article, and that's Meghan. I'm also gonna clip it up there. But, y'all, they're that obsessed. They are that obsessed. And I see it, like, even with, like, my views. I don't get that many views. I don't get that many comments. But there are people who know that I lean towards Harry and Meghan, who will watch this channel and know that I'm going to be of support of Harry and Meghan, and then, like, will say stuff about her. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad to have you here. You're welcome. I don't, you know, you can have your different thoughts. Your thoughts are valid. It's just so interesting how they will watch something that they know is not going to be in favor of what they believe. Like, it's so interesting to me, and that they will be the only ones who will comment too. It's the people who don't like Meghan. I'm like, again, I appreciate the engagement and the commenting and everything like that. It doesn't bother me. It's just interesting. It's very interesting because Meghan was only the Duchess for what, like a couple years, if that. Like, it's not like she was there for that long, but it's like you would think she was there for a decade and has like a trail of fucking tears left behind her, when it's just, I don't see that. But they see her as this woman who came in and bullied everybody and making grown men cry and making the Princess of Wales cry over dresses, and, you know, because she sent so-and-so an email at 5 a.m. Like, if those are the things that get them all riled up, it honestly is just confirmation to me they're not living in fucking reality. If little things like that can, like, just set up this massive explosion when there's, like, shit happening every fucking day in people's lives, like, when people can't fucking pay their goddamn bills, that's something you freak out about, you know? Like, I just... Or you're in work and you're getting an email from your boss like, okay, you're about to get fucking fired. Like, that's something to fucking stress out about. You're getting emails from your superiors talking down to you about how horrible you are. If that's the case, I want to see the evidence of her talking mad shit to people in these emails. I just don't feel like it's just all hearsay. It's just all hearsay. It's all hearsay to me. I haven't seen any definitive communications, emails, audio of her being this horrid dictator bully. But I have seen that little text that keeps floating around that apparently was between Catherine and Meghan to have to do with the children's, the little girls' bridal dresses for Meghan's wedding. And in my opinion, Kate is the one who comes off as the diva and the one doing the fucking most. You know, so, like, I just, it's very interesting how people see things differently. Like, here's the tweet, not the tweet, the text that they're saying is between Catherine and Meghan. It says, this would be Kate saying, Charlotte's dress is too big, too long, too baggy. She cried when she tried it on at home. Meghan says, right, and I told you the tailor has been standing here since 8 a.m. here at KP. Can you take Charlotte to have it altered as the other moms are doing? She says no. All the dresses need to be remade. First the fuck off. Planning a wedding and all that shit, and it's stressful. And then on top of it, it's a wedding, a royal wedding, as a commoner, as a mixed race woman. Like, the surmounting stress and intensity and that would be on her shoulders, it would be insurmountable. Like, I would just be stressed the fuck out. And then you have your sister-in-law who should be helping you with this because she's done this herself not too long ago, and who could, like, kind of guide you through this whole wedding thing and, you know, what to expect and what to do. Instead, is fussing at you about dresses being baggy or not hemmed right, and you're providing a solution, and then she then provides you a response that would just blow up everything and make your shit 10 times more difficult and put more work on other people. That makes you look a type of way. Why are you going to make people redo so much work in a short amount of time because your daughter was crying and you don't want her to get her dress hemmed? That sounds like you are being selfish and you're being extra as fucking, you're being a diva. that you're going to make, you know, common people who do the dresses or whoever they have do work over when there's perfectly good dresses that are made. You're the one, only one with the issue. Like, this doesn't make Megan look a type of way. So then Megan says, I'm not sure what else to say. If the dress doesn't fit, then please take Charlotte to go see AJ. He's been waiting all day. Like, I'm providing you a fucking solution so that your little girl is not crying. And that the dress is fixed, and so it doesn't look baggy or whatever the fucking issues are. He's been here all day since 8 a.m. Go take the child. What does Captain say? Fine. That to me, if this is actuality, because I keep seeing this, I'll post it here. I keep seeing this thing go around. If that's the case, to me, I'd be like, girl, if you don't fuck off, like, you're not helping. You're not helping. Like, it's so extra. So very extra. So I just really wish the people, like the media, they say that they like can't stand this woman, yet can't even put up an article about their fave being done with her treatment and going to her first meeting, and can't even put a picture up of the girl, but put a picture up of Megan. Like, that's wild to me. It's embarrassing. Like, what is going on? What is actually happening? But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna head out. I just wanted to touch on those few things because I was like, what the fuck? And I'm very excited about my job. I don't even know if Sky News has fixed that. At that point, it really doesn't matter. We've already fucking goofed, so it doesn't matter. We've seen it. People took the screenshots. And Diddy, it's a fucking wrap. You're gonna be sitting in jail for a long time. They're not gonna let your fucking ass go. Sorry, it's not happening. I'll see you guys in another video. Okay, sorry. So I thought I was gone, but not so much, because I just clicked on Twitter, and I see that people posted Cassie is spotted out for the first time since the Sean Diddy Combs crimes arrest. So we see this picture of her. She looks happy. This is a smile that I see in this photo, and I'm happy that she's happy. If she can smile, and with all of this going on, I'm happy. I thought it would be like stressful because, you know, his face is everywhere. It's someone who did so much to her. But then I'm like, she's probably hella fucking relieved that this man that has terrorized her for years put his hands on her and did all these horrible things to her, like had her on all types of stuff and whatnot, narcotics, made her do actual acts with other men, and watched all of the things that we don't even know. She's probably relieved and happy that he is behind bars, and probably damn well knows he's not fucking going anywhere. Even $50 million couldn't get his fucking ass about that goddamn jail. So he's not going anywhere. Nowhere. And I think that's why she's smiling, and I'm happy to see it. So it says, Cassandra Cassie Ventura has been spotted out for the first time since Sean Diddy Combs was arrested. The singer is wearing a black bucket hat, a black t-shirt, dark wash jeans, and matching sneakers. Was spotted meeting up with friends for dinner in New York 2 days after her former BF was taken into custody at a Manhattan hotel. So Cassie is also in New York. Now, I don't know where she's based. Maybe she's based in New York. I don't know why I thought she was like based in LA or something, or I don't know. But she's in New York. So they were all in cahoots. They were all in cahoots. And it's all a plan. It was a deal. All the stuff behind the scenes, they've been working on this for months. As the lawyer said, like, Diddy knew this day was coming. He made himself available in New York. I'm just like, whoa. She really went and did this thing and brought down this billionaire Diddy. She really did that. Like, and I'm glad she's happy and can go out to have dinner with her friends and be relaxed and know that the man who did all of these things to her is behind bars. Like, that is incredible. But I'm thinking, like, there had to be some type of deal with Diddy and the police or the FBI or whatnot, because we haven't seen a mugshot, we haven't seen a perp walk, we haven't seen him walking out in handcuffs. I know he's high profile, But the shot of Diddy walking out of fucking jail, it's gonna be everywhere. So like, I just feel like they're allowing him to have a little bit of dignity, that he somehow managed to get a deal of some sort like this, because obviously he made himself available in New York. He knew that they were coming to arrest him, so they have been in talks. Imagine like talking about having to turn yourself into jail. Like, that is some. And then they felt like he was about to be on the run because they had been talking and doing this deal and like trying to talk him to get him in or whatnot, and someone felt like he's getting apprehensive on this, so we need to do it now. Hence why they did it a day earlier. And he didn't expect it. And I saw somewhere else where people were saying he was spotted out in Central Park like hours before he got arrested. So like, he was out and about, I guess, enjoying his last moments of freedom. Damn. But in the video I saw, like, he looked intense. I gotta see if I can find that. But yeah, if I do, I'll clip it at the end of this. But crazy. He did look tense in that video, and like, you can see him look around. Like, he did not look relaxed at all. It looks like he's waiting and anticipating someone coming to get his ass. But yeah, so Cassie looks great. She looks happy. I'm glad that she's with loved ones, friends, family, and is seeing this in live in person. Like, she's in New York where his ass is arrested. Like, good on you, girl. That's a strong woman right there. Very, very strong.
Yeah.